Hello everyone, I am Julian Morris with the Channel 5 News. In the headlines, still no bodies recovered since a small plane carrying 4 people went down near Douglas Charles Airport on Sunday. A recommendation to form a comprehensive strategy to market Dominica's Calypso. And the second annual Community Tourism Enhancement Competition to target hotspots in the south and west of the country. The details coming up.
Flow helps you stay connected to what matters. Simple plans and a better network mean that you can enjoy 7 days of unlimited social messaging, 3 gigabytes of reliable data to use as you like, 700 local anywhere calls and texts with the always-on prepaid plan, all for $29. Keep your number when you switch to Dominica's most reliable LTE network. Buy wherever you top up. Switch to Flow. It only gets better.
Si ou ni maladie HIV et bien maladie sexuelle, si ou pas protéger corps lors qu'à des sexe avec plusieurs monde, ça peut mettre la vie ou en gros danger. Ou ka exposer tout partenaire au présent et que tant qu'il a vini avec maladie. Servez un condom chaque fois ou ka ni sexe. Changer qui est important pour découvrir maladie à bonheur ou ça vivre en bonne santé même si ou ni maladie HIV. Pour responsabilité, protéger corps et puis les autres. Examiner corps. Aidez du bout si même maladie HIV et l'autre maladie sexuelle.
A new in-home experience is here. All your services bundled into one simple plan. Faster, more reliable Wi-Fi so that you can binge, play, and stream uninterrupted. Unlimited Flow local landline minutes mean you can talk and talk and talk. Plus the best in TV entertainment with over 120 channels and 29 in HD. All for $160 a month with the new all-in bundle. With Flow, it only gets better.
First up in the news, no sign of any survivors of the plane crash which occurred in the waters off Douglas Charles Airport on Sunday night. The remains of the small plane which were retrieved from the waters during rescue operations on Monday, but there were no bodies recovered. The search and rescue operation continued on Tuesday, but as far as we know, there have been no discoveries of any bodies. The 4 on board the small plane comprised 2 pilots and 2 passengers. CEO of Dominica Air and Seaport Authority, Benoit Badwil, said the Eastern Caribbean Civil Aviation Authority would be investigating. When Channel 5 News spoke with Mr. Badwil around lunchtime on Tuesday, he confirmed that there had been no recovery of bodies at that time. In other news now, several long-standing projects which benefit the people of Dominica to receive a cash injection this weekend. This as the Rotary Club of Dominica hosts its annual fundraising event on Sunday. The Rotary Club of Dominica operates under the motto Service Above Self and has numerous projects throughout the year to help people around the island. Club Treasurer Luana Laurent says money raised from the weekend's event will be used to continue its mission of service to others.
Things like VOSH. We've had VOSH, we've had the Starkey Hearing Mission. We're also a stakeholder in that. Post-Maria, we've contributed to the rebuilding of houses. We have an education forum where we have our quiz competition and our literacy fair for the education aspect of it. We also contribute to sanitation and waste disposal. So all the proceeds that the Rotary Club would have received in donation, it goes right back into the community.
Laura says this year's fundraiser, the Rotary Club's Sauce and Punch event, is expected to pull a large crowd, hence greater financial support for the service projects.
Of course, we are a club of service, and we have our annual fundraiser coming up, and that is Sauce and Punch all-white affair at Rhythms on the River on February 23rd. Planning is underway, and we are excited to bring you a bigger and better Sauce and Punch for 2020. We have themed it this year, so it's not only all white, it's called Mardi Gras. So we have a lot of exciting treats waiting for patrons.
The tourist hotspots in the south and west of the country will be the main features during the second annual Community Tourism Enhancement Competition. Andrea Louis explains.
The 4 pillars for judging the Community Tourism Enhancement Competition, CTEC, are cleanliness, landscaping, hospitality, and community participation. The event, on which the communities will be judged, will take place over several weeks, and the manager of the Dominica Community Tourism Association, Inc., Lester Rivera, explains the communities have been grouped into 4 zones.
So we're doing the second installment of it in the West Coast and the South, well, the Valley included. So we have Mero, St. Joseph, Layu together, Loda, Wharton Waven, Soufriere Scott said, Girard Eggleston, Grand Bay, and Bellevue Chapelle, because that's where the community tourism activities, most of it takes place in these areas. And we have started the process of sensitizing the various stakeholders in the communities, the participating communities. We want to encourage them, to give them as much information as possible, and just motivate them to do the best that they can for their community, because it's an opportunity for them to promote the unique attributes of their community. Though
still in the early days, the appeal is being sounded to the business community to once again support this venture.
It's still early. I mean, it's carnival season and so on, but we're hoping that, that they will come on board. We have had a few who came on board last year. We hope that they will continue providing sponsorship or support in cash or kind. I mean, everything doesn't have to be in cash. It can be in kind as well, because there'll be activities, there'll be events, food supplies, drinks, whatever it is, that's accepted as well. But we really encouraging the business community to support. It's an opportunity for them as well to promote their products, to build patronage, to build a loyal following within certain communities.
The main lesson learned from last year's Community Tourism Enhancement Competition will be used to improve this year's competition.
One of the main things is that to get as much community participation as possible. So last year, most of the groups were responsible to do their mobilization and so on, but we realized that we need and maybe it started too late in terms of they doing that. So we are trying as much as possible to do that up front, to meet with as many stakeholders as possible, not limiting the effort and the responsibility to only the community tourism stakeholders within the various villages and so on, but ensuring that there is as wide-scale participation as possible.
The 2019 CTEC was held in the north and the northeast of the country and was won by Marigot and Woodford Hill.
A recommendation that there be a comprehensive strategy to market Dominica's Calypso. Principal of the Community High School, Cillian Nicholas, was the keynote speaker at the induction ceremony of 5 Calypso stalwarts in the Calypso Hall of Fame on Friday. Former Prime Minister Patrick John, Father Branca de Breaks John, Valentine Young Bull Coffey, Andrew Scrunter Basil, and Julian Peaky Lockhart.
It is incumbent upon the relevant agencies, in collaboration with the many artists, to formulate and execute a comprehensive marketing strategy in order to expose this hidden gem to the world. In an open society such as ours, situations provide fodder for the creative writers and calypsonians. Challenges are addressed by them, and often solutions are proffered. For example, Scrunter laments about the performance of talk shows, but with quick haste injects a patriotic line, "Put country first." Looking at the composition of the honor group, one can come to the conclusion that the Calypso bug spares no one, regardless of status, profession, or creed. The Breaks is now Father Breaks. Mr. PG is the first Prime Minister of the Commonwealth of Dominica.
Mrs. Nicholas is of the view that no art form should be used to denigrate individuals. She believes the art form can be used instead to convict, causing individuals to correct the errors of their ways.
Let us all be good citizens. Imagine if D. Briggs was not conscious of his lyrics. What would he be telling his congregation today? What would he preach today? But what has happened? He uses, and I say uses, because I know the bishop still gives him the blessing to write and sing his calypso. He uses his skills appropriately to evoke self-examination. This is the first step to personal growth in every individual. Artistic cultural development should be the ultimate goal of the respective artist. One's impact on the art form should effect a change for the better. And all our inductees, all have demonstrated that in one way or the other.
And the Dominica Calypso Association president has commended Alex Bruno for his hard work in organizing a Calypso Kaiso Hall of Fame in Dominica. Speaking at Friday's induction ceremony, the DCA president, Davidson Victor, said Alex has always been trying to make things better for Calypsonians and Dominica by extension.
I always knew that Alex was a person, well, Mr. Bruno was a person that was destined to do great things for Dominica, always. Because he had that sort of thing about him that makes him always step outside of the comfort zone and always want to do things. And he have done and tried a lot of things. Some has not been very successful, some has been extremely successful. And those that were not successful did not deter him from pushing forward. And I really want to say a congratulations to Alex Bruno in particular, because I know that comes from him very early. And I also want to say congratulations and encouragement to the UE for coming on board and ensuring that what Alex is trying to do has the backing of such an institution of the UE. We all know that UE is a very outstanding institution in the Caribbean and in the world, where education and the sustenance of the bright brains of the Caribbean is concerned. So it is very important for when you try to do things of that nature that you have institutions like the UE come in and back you up.
The UWI Open Campus has also come in for commendation by the DCA president.
The UWI has always been working with Calypso Association because it is one of the places that we always get for free. Whatever whenever we ask them, we always get it for free. I don't even want us to be Calypso on them. So I don't need the butter in our mouth. Whatever the reason is, we are happy and we are thankful for it. But it's a good group of people and we're happy to be working with them. So once again, on behalf of Calypso Association and Calypsonians near and far, we just want to just say again, prayers to you guys for being able to do it now, and we pray we pray for the strength of God to continue, to help you to continue and do it more and more, because remember, I myself, I want my time come from it too, so I don't want it to stop. But again, big up to you guys and congratulations to everybody.
The establishment of the Honor Society for Dominican Calypsonians came together through the efforts of Edgar Hunter and Alex Bruno under the guidance of Patrick Pemberton. You are watching Channel 5 News. We'll have more after this.
A new in-home experience is here. All your services bundled into one simple plan. Faster, more reliable Wi-Fi so that you can binge, play, and stream uninterrupted. Unlimited flow local landline minutes mean you can talk and talk and talk. Plus the best in TV entertainment with over 120 channels and 29 in HD. All for $160 a month with the new all-in bundle. With Flow, it only gets better.
Les moun ki ni TB estene e ben tousse, moun ki en bonne santé oli wen ka respire se vermin la, moun ki pa ni bon tempérament kon sa ki ni maladie HIV, alcool, kafime, ti mamay e gwa moun bien sensible pour ces maladies ça là. Moun ki ka tousse ni pou prendre précaution le yo en parmi moun en place publique, couvre bouche ou le ka estene tousse. Visitez docteur e ben place santé. fini tout traitement yo ba ou sa jwen guérison et puis maladie TB. En responsabilité ou aider du bout sime maladie TB et HIV, protéger corps et les autres.
Helps you stay connected to what matters. Simple plans and a better network mean that you can enjoy 7 days of unlimited social messaging, 3 gigabytes of reliable data to use as you like, 700 local anywhere calls and texts with the always-on prepaid plan, all for $29. Keep your number when you switch to Dominica's most reliable LTE network. Buy wherever you top up. Switch to Flow. It only gets better.
The Dominica Association of Industry and Commerce DAIC will be hosting Science Week to further promote the pilot STEM curriculum. Here is Andrea Louis with more.
This Science Week is part of the DAIC's call to commitment made with the Clinton Global Initiative last year. This pilot STEM program is being carried out at the Arthur Waldron SDA Academy and will directly engage 100 students, 25 parents, and 10 teachers over a period of 1 year. Science Week runs from 17th to 21st February under the theme Cultivating the Seed of Innovation.
And through this week, the students will be engaged in a series of activities as part of the commitment to action that we declared in June last year at the Clinton Global Initiative biannual meeting in St. Thomas. This week of activities include a STEM Career Expo, Science Knowledge Bowl, a science fair which allows students to bring alive the theme, as was mentioned, cultivating the seed of innovation, and a solar engineering training in partnership with inventor, CEO and founder, Ms. Alice Min-Soo Chang of Solite Designs. This week will also ensure that the students will get connected to DAIC members and other businesses, as well as other organizations who operate in STEM-related sectors.
Principal of the Arthur Waldron SDA Academy, Carlotta Challenger, says this pilot STEM program will be beneficial to the students and the school by extension.
Some of the additional benefits of the STEM curriculum will be the heightened use of technology through coding, stimulating an interest in engineering to include robotics. Many science and math courses will now include interactive virtual labs. Highly engaging online experiments will enable students to demonstrate the scientific method, witness various outcomes, examine sources of error, and provide an additional application of math principles. At Arthur Waldron SDA Academy, we are seeking to produce trendsetters, innovators, scientists, engineers, and other STEM-related experts of the highest caliber. We are convinced that the introduction of a STEM curriculum will greatly boost the achievement of this objective.
It is the hope of the DAIC that this pilot program is replicated and introduced to schools around the country.
At DAIC, we are really pleased to support this initiative with Arthur Waldron Academy in order to spark a revolution in STEM in the school's curriculum. We really hope that from this initiative, we will be able to replicate it among the other schools in Dominica. And we have started our conversation with the Ministry of Education on this and look forward to how far this will go to develop Dominica as a whole. Additionally, we believe that this initiative is very important to enhance the minds of our students who are the future leaders of Dominica, as well as the experts within the private and public sector.
The DAIC also plans to host a robotics camp in April in collaboration with Create Caribbean to further promote the STEM curriculum. Andrea Louis, Channel 5 News.
A new social media trend called the Skullbreaker Challenge has been raising alarm bells everywhere. The dangerous challenge or prank circulating on video sharing social media app TikTok involves two people jumping in the air and later a third standing between them does the same. Just as the third person jumps, the other two kick on the person's leg, making the jumper fall. The goal of the bizarre challenge is to make the person in the middle fall on his or her back, hence the name. This fall can cause serious injuries and, as the name suggests, can cause severe head injuries. Many, especially teenagers, have fallen prey to this new trend, and several have been injured. Parents of young children are especially very worried after reports of injuries. Concerned people on social media shared videos of the challenge, cautioning everyone against the harmful trend. This is not the first time an online trend has caused concerns. Social media is infamous for such outrageous and dangerous stunts. The problematic trend, also called the tripping jump challenge, has reportedly injured many, especially in the US and Europe. News reports quoting experts and doctors claim the fall can break every bone in the body apart from concussions. And 7 budding Calypsonians will take to the stage on Thursday in competition for the Goodwill Primary School 2020 Calypso Monarch. Let's meet the competitors.
My name is Elson Etienne. My Calypso name is Mighty Elson. My song name is Education.
My name is Jelani John. My Calypso name is Mighty JJ. And my song name is Girls.
My name is Omarion Wrightson. My stage name is Mighty Omar, and my song is all about how sports has evolved over the years. The name of my song is Sports.
My name is Akira Paul. My Calypso name is Sweet Kiki. My song is entitled Children Learn to Obey. Well, basically it is about children that doesn't obey.
My name is Kaylin Henry, and my stage name is Sweet KK, and also my song is entitled 2020. It is about how I'm going to spend my 2020 and also encouraging others to spend their 2020.
My name is Anisha Pinat. My stage name is Sweet Nisha. My song is entitled Violence, and it is basically about how violence have taken over our land today and how we need to stop the violence.
My name is Obina Corriet. My stage name is Mighty Obi, and my song is about study. Is that children should study so that they could do better in their work and to succeed in life.
As part of carnival activities for this year, we have organized a carnival extravaganza. It's actually in 2 parts. What you saw was the Calypsonians, and we also have a princess pageant where we have 4 contestants from different classes taking part in different rounds, and it's just a show that we are using to help the children to expose their talents, because at Goodwill Primary School we have a lot of talents and we want the wider public to see what we can produce. The show is on Thursday, the 20th, which is this coming Thursday. It starts at 3:30, and the tickets cost $10 for adults and $5 for children. So you're actually getting 2 shows for the price of 1.
We know that Calypso show is on. Are we looking to send a competitor next year in the Junior Monarch?
Well, hopefully yes, but unfortunately all the contestants for the Calypso show are of grade 6, so which means they will not be with us next year. So hopefully we do intend to send someone, but we'll have to take a student from a lower class, a lower grade, to start to train for the next year's Junior Monarch.
A new in-home experience is here. All your services bundled into one simple plan. Faster, more reliable Wi-Fi so that you can binge, play, and stream uninterrupted. Unlimited Flow local landline minutes mean you can talk and talk and talk. Plus the best in TV entertainment with over 120 channels and 29 in HD. All for $160 a month with the new all-in bundle. With Flow, it only gets better.
Here are some tips to reduce mosquito presence in and around your home. Keep water storage containers properly covered. Remove containers that can collect water from your surroundings. Keep garbage bins tightly covered. Pick up your litter and remove all tires from your yard. Keep gutters free of leaves and twigs to prevent stagnant water. Prevent Zika, dengue, and chikungunya. Fight the bite. This is a public service announcement from the Dominica Red Cross.
This message is supported by Flow.
Flow helps you stay connected to what matters. Simple plans and a better network mean that you can enjoy 7 days of unlimited social messaging, 3 gigabytes of reliable data to use as you like, 700 local anywhere calls and texts with the always-on prepaid plan, all for $29. Keep your number when you switch to Dominica's most reliable LTE network. Buy wherever you top up. Switch to Flow. It only gets better.
To end the news, a look again at the headlines. Still no bodies recovered since a small plane carrying 4 people went down near Douglas Charles Airport on Sunday. A recommendation to form a comprehensive strategy to market Dominica's Calypso, and the second annual Community Tourism Enhancement Competition to target hotspots in the south and west of the country. You may access the news on our YouTube channel. On behalf of the production team, I am Julian Morris. Thank you for watching. Join us tomorrow.